Pelicans land of the Pelicans in a fine Western Conference battle at the New Orleans Arena. Welcome to the Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. You look at the Lakers. It's a disappointing segment of the season for this team, no doubt about it, as the losing streak has continued, guys, to grow.
Yeah, and Kevin, things are starting to get a little bit out of control for them. This losing streak is starting to become an embarrassment, and it's only going to get worse if things don't change.
And the rejection by Harrell. Lakers passing it around. Here's Drummond. Pass to Schroeder. Count the basket. All teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Count it, good.
Well, a little contact from the defense goes a long way for Zion Williamson. Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. 4-point game. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
Well, these two teams will see plenty of each other, as this is the first of 4 contests between them this year.
And hopefully this one sets the tone for what we're going to see in the other 3 games against these teams. They'll both be sort of measuring each other out here in the first quarter.
And that one's good. Drummond.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel-good.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick, a shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
Here's Schroeder. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Pass to Caruso. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Steven Adams picks one up.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Down low. Here's Drummond. Arm's length from the hoop. He knocks it down. Drummond's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Pass to Williamson. With some arc. Adams. Back to Ingram. Another one falls for New Orleans.
A wonderful awareness from the big man as Steven Adams finds the open man.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it attacks an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Adams' shot is good.
Well, Adams back in the paint. That's where he lives.
Pass to Drummond. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first. The shot comes out. Adams, some nice D. Pelicans trail by 4. He goes up again. Rebounded by the Lakers. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, a tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
It's Ingram on the wing. Rebound, Andre Drummond. 3-on-3. Here's Caldwell Pope. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Caldwell Pope's got his second bucket.
All heart from Caldwell Pope there, using every ounce of strength to muscle that shot in.
Andre Drummond has been first half in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
And the basket is good.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy. And last year on draft night, it was Hayes who rocked that sideshow bob necklace with 1,000 stones and his nickname, Sideshow Jax.
Well, I love the nickname, but I love the potential of what it is that Jackson Hayes can bring to a ball club that needs a center to be able to run up and down and play at pace and play above the rim.
It's his first trip to the line.
Well, you know, teams look for +6s, players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Lonzo Ball has steadily improved his three-point shooting. He had to rework his form, moving his windup over to the right side of his body. He said, "Now my shot is more consistent. We just take it step by step. I'm going to keep working, and hopefully the percentages will keep going up." Guys?
I think we've all enjoyed watching his improvement. David, thank you for that. And Bledsoe with the stuff.
So much we talk about Bledsoe's athleticism. It was an eye-opener when he first came into the league. That plays another one.
Now here's Matthews. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Just 5 to shoot. The layup off target. And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well-suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year.
Pelicans trail by 7. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Over in the corner, Matthews. Here's Antetokounmpo. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And the foul called on the Los Angeles Lakers.
Well, he's got such a great handle and then can get up to speed quickly. Lonzo Ball with a nice drive.
And as we come down the home stretch, some teams in position for the playoffs. How do you prepare for those young players who haven't been there yet, are wide-eyed and learning as they go?
You know, I'm not sure there's any preparing for it. I mean, they're going to be expected to contribute. You've got to be prepared from the standpoint of knowing your assignments, and because there's so much more information today, that does help. But the reality is they've already given the coaching staff a reason to think they have what it takes to help them make a run.
So timeout called here. The first. A minute 42 left to play in the first half. And it's blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Pelicans trail by 5. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Now here's Bledsoe. Last time out he had 13 points. And that one's good. Ingram.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And Eric Bledsoe, a special kind of athlete.
And 3 separate knee surgeries in the rear view, but still so fast, his teammates call him Ferrari. The way he's built, a muscle car might be more accurate.
Just 3 to shoot. Caruso, no good. And Bledsoe has it in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Bledsoe's got it all tied up now for the Pelicans.
Eric Bledsoe connecting from there. When he's making that sort of stuff, you can see the confidence grow.
Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
New Orleans with the ball. They're on a 13-3 run right now. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Ingram left side. Here's Adams. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, Adams with the make them pay mentality right here from the free throw line.
The Pelicans have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
You take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Just a dynamic big man with incredible physical tools. Drummond frequently makes plays above the rim.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Lakers lead by 2 right here on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Now, here's Ball. Great D that time from Dennis Schroeder. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. And that one drops for him. Caldwell Pope's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Lakers. Williamson right side. Back to Bledsoe. To Williamson. Adams with it. It's Drummond with the rebound. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And there was so much hoopla around Ball when he first entered the league. But lately, a lot of that seems to have died down.
I feel like it's settling in, and a change of scenery for Lonzo Ball after being number 2 and being in Los Angeles and being home. Maybe being away has been the best thing for him to start to focus on the task at hand.
Now, here is Morris. Brian Williamson unable to get his last shot to go. Shoots from 12. They get it back. Los Angeles calls timeout. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Inside. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Harrell. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Harrell's got 6.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Williamson outside. Pass to Alexander Walker. To the inside. Here's Adams. And he finishes nicely on the layup. 5 points in the game.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Here's Harrell. Matthews trying to free himself up. Pass to Harrell. And the Lakers call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate.
It's possible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Good work there as it goes. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both those cities.
Exactly.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Lakers have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. Good on the second free throw. Pelicans trail by 5. .122 left to play here in the third. Williamson left side. Williamson double team. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 11 points.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Back to Schroeder. Harrell down low. Over Hayes. Harrell, that's good. Harrell's got 10 points.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Pass to Hayes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Both teams will make substitutions. Hayes hits them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Harrell makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Ball no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Lakers leading by 9. Offside Gasol. Uncovered. That one no good. And New Orleans will come the other way. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Outside Matthews. 5 to shoot. Gasol's shot is good. Gasol's got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Ingram outside. Three-pointer. Second chance shot. Misses at the rim.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today?
Catch up with David Aldridge.
So during the timeout, I listened in on Stan Van Gundy's huddle. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. And it's Williamson missing.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Now, here's Gasol. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. On the dunk contest, we saw Michael Jordan take on Dominique Wilkins. These days, not as many star players are participating in these skills competitions, like Greg the slam dunk.
I think it's a great point you raised, Kevin, and I think in part because back in that era, you know, the reality is guys didn't make the kind of dollars they make today. And there was more risk, I guess, in the mindset of guys today, and they didn't want to take that challenge on. So I wish we would see more of our stars in the slam dunk contest, but
yes.
I don't think that's going to be the case, unfortunately, as much as we'd all like to see it.
And so here is New Orleans following the bucket by the Lakers. And it's Williamson missing. The Lakers on offense. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Pass to Gasol. Kuzma outside. Back to Gasol. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And yes, it's good. Pelicans trail by 19. Pass to Williamson. Over Morris. And the Pelicans miss again.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm, or you're going to get a call.
Pass to McLemore. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Here's Alexander Walker. Ball from long range. Offensive rebound. Here's Ingram. To the middle. Here's Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
And
tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Los Angeles.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Drummond.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
Here's Hernan Gomez. That's in there. Thomas with the assist.
Now, good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Pass to Gabriel. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by McLemore. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.